Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of May 31st, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Leo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Leo not see coming for the week of May 31st, 2026? What do you not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Bad habits. And at the bottom of the deck, we have creeping. Okay. Tell me more about bad habits here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is this something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Devil. There's a bad habit. We have the Lovers. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. The situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. High Priestess, the Magician, and the King of Swords. It's a little manipulative energy there. All right, let's get some cards on the table. Clarify that Two of Cups for me, please. Clarify the Two of Cups here for Leo. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Cups is clarified by Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. The Devil. Why is the Devil here in Leo's energy this week? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Devil is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Fool, and the Hierophant, and the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? One more shuffle. Thank you. The Lovers is clarified by the Tower, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Cups. Okay. I have a group of you here this week. There's a particular connection here in your life. Professional, platonic, or romantic. Take it how it resonates to you. You've been sitting on this connection for a little bit in that Seven of Pentacles. Do I want to work on it? Do I want to collaborate with this person? Do I want to go out with this person? Do I want to continue the partnership with this person? I don't know if it's someone new or someone existing. You're going to have to take it how it resonates to you. But there is something here of like, I'm making a decision to move forward with this person. Like, I think they're the real deal. And that Devil card is being clarified by the Page of Wands, the Fool card, and the Hierophant. You know very little about this person. Like, I don't think you know like the true them or the real them. The Page of Wands is a card of discovery, but we're going immediately from finding out more about this person or finding out more about their intentions or what they're offering, and we're immediately taking a leap of faith, Fool to the Hierophant, that they must be the real deal. And I feel like for some of you, this might be like a little toxic pattern within you, or maybe some type of like attachment style if this is a romantic partnership. But there's like very little vetting here done with this person. So the Lover's card's like you're making the choice. Tower to the Six of Swords to the Nine of Wands. For me, the Nine of Wands always reminds me of Chiron because it's the wounded healer, and that's what Chiron is. So the feeling is like I'm making the decision to move forward. Whatever this person is saying or doing, I like it, or I've thought about it long enough. Yep, I'm going to move forward with it. I think I'm healed from whatever like wounds I've had, but I don't think you are. The Knight of Pentacles is really like you should go slow to get to know this person, or if this is a past person returning, like to get to know them again. But that Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Chariot, it's almost like I don't want to go slow. That Seven of Wands is stopping the Knight of Pentacles. I don't want to go slow. Ace of Cups, I'm receiving this offer, this opportunity, whether it's career and finance, love and romance, or something else. I'm just going to move forward with it. And I feel like this person is waiting to see, were they able to sell you on something? Magician to the King of Swords with that High Priestess energy. I mean, this is someone who thinks they're offering you something good, but they're a bit manipulative in their words. And they know this. That Creeping card, it's like they're just watching you. Look at that, giving money. So they're waiting to see whatever opportunity it is here that they're presenting you with. Are you just going to jump on it? Did they make it sound good enough? Tell me more about this person's energy. We have the Eight of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. I feel like this person is hoping like you don't see them. You don't see them or you don't see what they're doing. Three of Cups and the Two of Swords. Again, look at that. Both the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords are blindfolded. In the middle is a Three of Cups. If this is a romantic partnership, whether it's past person coming back around or an existing person or someone new that you're meeting, I would make sure that there is not a third party here, that this person is not married or involved elsewhere, because we have the three here, we have the three here. It could be for some of you that this person is already involved somewhere else, and maybe that's a pattern for you. And if they're not involved somewhere else, they're not fully healed, like they just had another connection end and they're rushing in and you're sort of like their rebound. Meanwhile, you think they're the real deal, but they're not. There's something here where they're very persuasive. And if this is anything contractual in nature, even if it's like a job offer, I would make sure that you're doing your homework here, because I get the feeling here that you are trusting this person. And that's like a bad habit on your part, like a little naivete here. Tell me more about this person's intentions. Tell me more about this person's intentions this week towards Leo. Let's get one more shuffle. Thank you. Their intentions. The Death card, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Swords. A little love bomber energy here. I think this person thinks they're presenting you with a good deal or a good opportunity, or maybe an offer for reconciliation, or again, could be a past person coming back around again. But look what their intentions are. It's like smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors in that Seven of Cups, and just like presenting the best. What they're presenting you is one cup, and there's like smoke and mirrors, so you don't see something else going on here behind the scenes. What is going on behind the scenes? Clarify that Death card. Clarify the Death card. One more shuffle. Thank you. Clarify by Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. If this is a romantic partner, I would make sure they do not have someone else. I don't read body parts. This person may have someone else. They may be healing from someone else. You may be a rebound. There's something like that here happening. And if this is like a job offer, it could be that they have already hired someone for that position. Like maybe they looked you over, they hired someone else. That person didn't work out. Now they're coming back this week and they're presenting you with a job offer. But what they're not telling you is you were not their first choice or their first pick or their first candidate. Like they hired someone else. That's kind of what they're hiding here. Is like they had an ending with this person and they're like not telling you the truth about it. So I would be extra cautious this week with any information, communication, offer, opportunity that you receive, especially if it's someone that you barely know, or if it's someone from the past coming back around again, whether it is, like I said, career related, or this is more romantic in nature, even if it's like someone who's like on a friend basis here with you. There's something here going on that they are like rushing or bum rushing, if you will, presenting you this opportunity, making it sound really good, but they're hiding something or someone else in the shadows. This is a lot of smooth talker energy here, and definitely not wanting you to see like their motive. It's like they presented you with this offer and now they're just kind of creeping, waiting, watching. Right behind that, I have marrying for money card. So I would be very careful if this is anything to do with your finances, contractual in nature. And if this is a romantic partner, I would make sure that they are not married or that they're not pursuing you for your money. They might talk a good game like they're very successful or rich, and you might believe them. And meanwhile, they're not. And it doesn't mean you can't date someone who's not, financially prosperous. But this is a huge red flag if that's what they're lying to you about. So I would do my due diligence on this person if I were you. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here for Leo. One more shuffle. Thank you. We'll take them. Your advice. Look at that. The High Priestess was in their energy. The King of Swords is how they showed up. And then you have the King of Cups. I would be mindful of love bombing here. Love bombing, smooth talker, overselling. What is this person hiding? There's your Page of Wands, right? Oh my God, look at that. Page of Wands to the Fool card to the Hierophant. This is your energy this week. I know enough. I'm going to take a leap of faith. I think they're the real deal. And look what your advice is. Page of Wands, Fool card, Temperance. Wait. Temperance is fire energy. It's Sagittarius energy, but it's slow. Something here about going slow, dialing it back. This might be someone you meet or you're dating, and they want to like romance you and be intimate with you. It's like, slow down. You think they're the real deal. They're in it for marriage. They're not. It could be a rebound. They have someone else. I would go slow. Again, it's just your advice. There's something here under the surface that you're not fully aware of. And I see that 3 of Cups card again. So it's possible for some of you that there's some kind of third party or something else going on behind the scenes that this person is not telling you about. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video on your mobile device if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.